Hello, and thank you for selecting PremierPro Pressure Infusion Bags. We offer disposable or reusable options, and we offer multiple sizes, 500, 1,000, or 3,000 mLs. We also offer a clear back option or a mesh back option, whichever one you decide. Today we're going to be going over how to use the bag, so let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to select the bag that matches the size of the IV bag that I'm infusing. Today we're going to be practicing on this 1,000 ml bag of LR. So I've selected the 1,000 ml pressure infusion bag. All the directions are printed on the bag, including the most critical step before we begin, which is making sure that our stopcock is in the proper position. It has off printed on the tail, and I'm going to simply turn it so that the off wording and tail is now positioned directly over the pressure release valve. Now I know my bag is ready to inflate. I'm going to go ahead and load my IV bag. I'm going to make sure that the wording on the bag is facing up so that it's visible through the backing. All of our bags come with an integrated hook, and I'm simply going to hook the IV bag on, and now my bag is ready to go. I would hang this up on the IV pole and begin my inflation. But since this is for demonstration, we don't have an IV pole today. We're gonna just lay this on the table. All right, I'm gonna start. As I'm inflating, I want to make sure that I'm keeping an eye out on my pressure gauge. I'm aiming for that target green zone of 300 milligrams of mercury. Once the green is visible, I know I'm in the zone and I can go ahead and stop inflating. Now, I have one last critical step to perform. Just like when we started, we made sure that our stopcock was in the inflate position. Now we need to turn it to the maintain pressure position. I'm going to do that simply by rotating the tail 90 degrees so it's pointing straight up, right towards the IV bag. All right, that's it. I know my bag is inflated to the proper pressure, and it's going to hold that pressure for as long as I need. Now, there's one last feature I want to talk about on the bag. I'm going to turn this back to the inflate position. The pressure gauge itself is equipped with an anti-overinflation valve. So if you go too high and you start to get into that red zone, and I'm gonna talk a little quietly here so you can hear it, you should start to hear a hiss. Now it's starting to get a little tougher. We're really at a high pressure here. Did you hear it? The valve is engaging, and it's not going to let me get too far into the red zone. It's going to start to push me back into the green zone. All right. Now that I know I may have overinflated a little too much, there's something that I can do. Just like we turned it to the proper position for inflate, we turned it to maintain pressure. If you need to deflate the bag, you can turn it down straight towards the inflation bulb, the tail of the stopcock, and air will release from the bag. And then you can turn it back to the proper position if you want to inflate some more, get it back into that green zone. And now I'm going to turn it to maintain that pressure. And that is how you use the PremierPro Pressure Infusion Bag. Again, thank you for your time and for selecting PremierPro.